Here we go, folks. Get ready. This is our game of the week, a matchup everybody's been waiting for. There's tremendous energy here in the building. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. It's a fumble. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the running back takes the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Here's that defense shifting again. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Trying to find room. It's Perez.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's a short completion at the tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Oh, it's a reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And they've got the returner corralled. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They'll tackle about the 23-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. Solid run. Tackle to the 45-yard line. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Has the 1st down and more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense.
And a sophomore making an impact play. Big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's swarmed by the defense.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
He'll pitch it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's third down for the offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
On the play. Offense facing
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Sticking with the running game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking for some space. It's Perez. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
On 1st down, it's play action. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do was throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Low for the first, but still going. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Sullivan.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, Not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights through the tackler. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's looking deep here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And now they'll run it on the draw. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
I love the call here by the offense coordinator. Perfect time to be able to go with this draw. The defense is expecting a pass. They're dropping out into coverage. The back's able to get that ball underneath and pick up some big yards.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. No huddle here for the offense. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. No huddle now for the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Here's the option play. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
They'll try the option play here. Tackle, but first down. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Receiver makes the catch.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Second and long for this offense after the sack. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him again.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there at defensive tackle. He never bought into that play-action fake and went right in for the quarterback and brought him down.
So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fighting him off. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle it, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up. offense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Defense not pressing this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over the top of everybody for the touchdown.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on a screen now. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is over-committing to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and, man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. A quick throw out left, complete. Will he score here? That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Extending the play now. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. And the runner takes off to his right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He's going to take off. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. The punt team making their way on the field.
Return brings it out to the 40. And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Not much time left, but the offense has his shot to end this in regulation. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They're going to run the option. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the 4th quarter.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So an important 3rd down play coming up. A field goal try here would be from 60. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Look out, he's got some space.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from him.
Well, heck, if they had dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a 1st down.
They'll run the option. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the 1st down himself. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Here's the handoff. Powers through. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the tailback's got it again. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The offense just 1 for 3 on fourth down tries today. Here comes a fourth attempt. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, they can't connect. They roll the dice, but it's incomplete on fourth down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Now it's second down here. An inside give now from the shotgun. And is brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Interesting call coming up on third and medium. You don't want to lose yardage. You got to position your kicker for a potential game-winning field goal try. On the run, it's Perez. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Now they run the football here. I thought he might have enough room to be able to extend and get across that first down mark, but he's going to be a couple yards short. Good job by the defense at having awareness of space there and knew exactly what they needed to do to bring him down.
And here we go. We'll set up for a potential walk-off game-winning field goal. And he's got it. Ball game in OT.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able